So let's get into it. This is going to be for my Scorpios. We're going to be looking at the messages meant to find you at this moment. So if you are new, any important links that you may be looking for, anything you may be needing to reach out to me will be listed in the description. Scorpios, messages meant to find them. From now until mid-June. Scorpios. Okay, first message. We have spiritual union. Now, with spiritual union coming up, the first thing that you guys need to know is any type of relationship stuff or like romantic connections may have more of a spiritual purpose this month. And when I say this, this is like if you are having any type of issues in your relationship, it may have a lot to do with trauma associated with this issue, or it might have more of a spiritual backing as to what the problem may be. So hopefully you guys kind of get what I'm trying to say with that. Another thing, it may be more karmic for some of you. So this could be you having someone who you're interested in and there's issues with you guys getting into a connection. And through that issue with it being like committed, this shows you a lesson, a higher lesson, honestly, from the experience itself, and gives you an opportunity to make better decisions moving forward in terms of the people that you're picking to date. This is even looking at just your relationships with other people, not even romantic. So this could be family, friends, etc. There's also going to be more of a spiritual backing to the things that come up during this time frame. There may be more of a spiritual lesson. Also, a message. Some of you do really need to work on seeing eye to eye with your person, especially if you guys have been together for a while now. If there's like communication barriers or lack of understanding, that's really going to hurt the relationship long term. Now, we also have suffering in silence. So another message meant to find you. Some of you really need to make sure you're not putting yourself at a disadvantage for the sake of other people, for the sake of keeping the peace. Like I'm getting a sense that there's some Scorpios watching this who have gone through the ringers with somebody specifically. And it's almost like you're ready to make excuses for them now to keep the connection together. Or some of you are still dealing with this person and you're suffering in silence. Like you're not speaking up for yourself. There's things that are bothering you and you're just acting like it's not bothering you. So there's a need for you to speak up for yourself more. And beyond just relationships, there's something here that you guys are sitting on that's going to keep eating you up. Whether this is an idea for a business plan that you keep kind of pushing off. Whether this is you hating your job and then like every day trying to find an excuse to keep going there. It's something that you're not liking here, okay? That you guys need to remove yourself from. Now, we also have awareness. So another message, it's important for you during this time frame to make sure that with all the intuitive nudges that you're receiving, with all the truths being revealed to you, that you don't choose to take a blind perspective or a blind eye to your surroundings. Also, with the awareness card, there's a lot of wisdom you guys are gaining from your experiences as well. Sorry for getting tongue-tied. There's a lot of experiences you guys are learning from there's a lot of awareness that you're gaining or wisdom that you're gaining from your experiences. And recently, you guys had one of the biggest lessons take place from your experiences. And this is a message from the universe. Don't put yourself through the same cycle of energy. Because certain things did need to happen so you guys could have a broader perspective or a wider view. We also have choose wisely. So yeah, there's going to be a need for you to really look at your choices at this point during this month. And when I say this, this is like making sure you're not procrastinating and deciding to not get on top of your, creative endeavors, entrepreneurial endeavors, but to be more lazy, or because you have a hard time making up your mind, don't let that be the barrier keeping you from getting progression or getting further. There's also going to be a look at your choices this month and how you could have, done this a little bit better, how you could have done that a little bit differently. Make sure you're not beating yourself up though about your choices. Everything happens for a reason. Most of the time, unbeknownst to you. So you can experience life. And the last card we're going to address from this deck, we do have emotional withdrawal. So I see you guys being very emotionally disconnected from something. And whatever you're emotionally either wanting to withdraw yourself from, or you feel very disconnected from, either by your choice or not, you guys really need to make sure you're not sulking and feeling sad for yourself. Like, I see some of you are going through it because you and somebody in particular haven't spoken in a while. And it's like almost chopping it up to, that person being your only source of happiness. Some of you are going through it, but what other messages do I need to pass on to my Scorpios? So we have yes, we have wait, and we have be assertive. So in the near future, you guys will hear a yes back from something or someone. Make sure you are taking your time in terms of jumping on any immediate opportunities that come your way without getting all the details, and make sure again that you guys are being assertive in regards to the things that you need, as far as like a job that's going to be reliable or a relationship that's going to be built off of loyalty. But I feel like there's a specific opportunity come your way. For some of you, it's more career-wise. Others of you, this is more of romantic. And like I said, this is going to require you to, of course, do your research, make sure you're not just jumping into something, and also being assertive. So this is what I see. I hope you enjoyed. If you did take something from this reading, feel free to thumbs it up and subscribe. Check out the description as well if you need any information, and I'll see you in the next one.